Yo, what's up, Vestibule? I'm Drake. This is my dotfiles submission for the hackathon this week. Um, yeah, this past week I've migrated my dotfiles from using KDE to using Awesome WM. In Awesome, I have this awesome Windows XP styled bar here is pretty slick. And my era, fitting with the era, I've got a Minecraft beta screenshot as well. And then let's get into it. My terminal is Ghosty. I'm running all of this on NixOS. I manage my dot files with Nix, of course. If I full screen this, go to my README. Yeah, so with Nix, I manage all my personal computers. I've got the desktop output that we're on here. Close that. E-Ink is a separate desktop that I have with an E-Ink monitor. Pocket is for my mini laptop. MacBook is a Nix Darwin output for my MacBook. And they all run with shared code, which is pretty nice. So like my NeoVim config here is mirrored across all those machines. My NeoVim config, I use rocks.nvim as a plugin manager. It's the best plugin manager for NeoVim, the most sophisticated in the best way. It uses Lua rocks instead of just git cloning stuff. So all these plugins in my rocks.toml file are declared and their versions are pinned and they install from Lua rocks. And then any plugin that I want to use that isn't on Lua rocks or isn't distributed that way, I can still access plugins the old way by referencing them from Git, where they'll get cloned that way directly. In here, I really like for my plugins, one of my favorite is Filer. I write all of my plugin config code in Fennel instead of Lua. I just don't really like writing Lua syntax very much or reading it really. But yeah, Filer is pretty neat. It's very similar to Oil, except it's also like a file tree in here. So like this is a buffer that I can edit in the same way as like Oil, but I can also like, yeah, fold and unfold directories and stuff. So I really like that. Yeah, I guess moving on, let me get out of here. My web browser is Firefox. I use a pretty base Firefox. One of the extensions that I like that saved me a lot of time is called remove YouTube suggestions. So now when I go to youtube.com, there's literally nothing, which has probably saved me, I don't even know how many hours of my life so far, and it hasn't even been that long. Yeah. I guess getting past this, the last piece of like eye candy that I have here is this screenshot is actually not a screenshot. So if I hit my Alt-M bind, this is actually a full-on Minecraft world that we're using as my desktop. The idea here is that this is kind of like, I don't know, more like computer is a bicycle for the mind. If I'm, watching a long video or something, it's like a different kind of fidget toy, I guess. Like I can walk around in Minecraft or like take in a nice view. Let me lock that in, and then lock this back in as my desktop. This like, it freezes the game during this, so don't have to worry about getting hit by mobs or anything. But yeah, the last thing I'll show in here is if we go down to my basement, descending the tower. Yeah, I'm gonna go down to my cave all the way down. In here, yeah, so this is pretty crazy. This is based on Computercraft, so this is in beta 1.7.3, so an old version of Minecraft. I've implemented these computer blocks, and let me drag this that way. Or actually, I can just, there we go. And so these computers, this is actually running a live closure interpreter. So I'll just do like a quick, if I can type on my keys, bro. Quick little addition there, 95. And then my little demo to show how cool this is I'm going to run, viewer. Boom. I can stream full on Windows from my OS into my video game. And yeah, make sure, let me hit I have a bind here set up to move my cursor over into this window. But yeah, this is, this is pretty nuts, right? Pretty nuts.
Extensive, like short.
Well, let me mute you so you can move around. We'll let Silva move around. And I'll bring my cursor back in here. But yeah, so this is my config. This is my new config. I call this the third brain because it's like the second brain meeting the third space. So this is like a spatial area for me to walk around and interact with my media through, which is a pretty cool idea. Obviously in this Minecraft world, I haven't built that much yet, but I don't know, it's like something I've been thinking about doing or wanting to do for a long time. And yeah, so we got it going. All right, that's all I got though. I'll see you guys.